Welcome back to my channel. I am Megan, the owner and creator over here at Fine Designs by Megan. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today we are going to be moving into our 5th day of our 12 days of Christmas, and the tumbler that I chose to do today is this super cute triple V split. Well, actually it's quad V split, really. This is a template from Diamonds and Dust. This is not a new template. She actually released this a couple weeks ago when she did her 12 days of Christmas. So if you have not subscribed to her channel, go check her out. It's Diamonds and Dust. You're gonna love her. She's absolutely amazing and crazy talented. But you can go see her version of this template when she did what she did with hers. And today I chose to do this super cute Christmas theme. When I saw this vinyl, I fell in love with it. This vinyl is from North 80. I ran across them on Etsy and I kind of fell in love with this vinyl, and then I just stuck this cute little decal on because when I see this, it makes me remember when I believed. And I remember going outside when I was little and searching the sky at night on Christmas Eve and thinking that I could see Santa. So anyways, I thought it was super cute. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Right now we're going to be doing our 12 days of Christmas. At the end there will be a giveaway of a few different things. So be sure to listen out for the jokes or whatever that are inside my videos. I just hide them throughout. When you hear the joke, write an answer down, and then on the 12th day I will post a Google form where you guys can go put all your answers on it, and then that will go to me. I will put everybody in a wheel that had answered all the questions, and we'll go from there. And that's how we will do our giveaway. And yes, the giveaway will be shown on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. So if you don't have any of the social medias, don't worry. It's going to be shown on all of them, so you won't be missing out if you won. But anyways, that's enough talking from me. Let's go ahead and jump into our tutorial. First, you're going to start out with the vinyl with the middle chevron template from Diamonds and Dust. I have already cut that template onto my vinyl. This vinyl is from North 80 shop. I found them on Etsy. I believe they have a website too, but I'll link both down in the description. And then I'm going to add my transfer tape and get ready to transfer it over onto my tumbler. The tumbler that I will be using today is a 24-ounce Plump from Magnolia. I just absolutely love those cups. And I like how they're wider so I can fit more. It feels like, I don't know. But anywho, I'm going to grab my Ultimate Guide tool from Cami Page Boutique, and I'm going to make my line. If you've watched my previous videos that I've been doing for my 12 days, I've done this a few times with templates. So you can go back and watch those because I'm just going to speed through this and I'll explain it as much as I can. But I'm not going to go into too depth. But I'm going to pull back my backing and I'm going to line it up on my cup, flatten it out, make sure it is going to meet up perfectly because you want your lines to meet up perfect, and then they won't be off, and make sure it goes on perfectly straight. Then I'm going to pull back my cover or my carrier, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to start peeling it off. Make sure you're not pulling up your lines when you're doing this because you can pull them up, so just be a little careful. Then I'm going to trim off my bottom and my top of the excess vinyl. And then once you got that done, you're going to pull off the thicker middle section, okay? Because you're going to want to glitter that one first. And I do that one first because if I go over onto the other vinyl, I'm going to be pulling those up anyways to do my gold line, so don't worry. Anyways, once you get those pulled up, make sure it's completely flat. That way that no paint's going to go underneath your vinyl and all of that, because you will be pulling all that up. And I'm going to go in with the navy, and I'm going to use the 3-in-1 paint from Artistry Epoxy. And I'm going to paint that on. In the navy, glitter is from Diamonds and Dust. I absolutely love this navy glitter. It's super pretty. Once I get it completely applied on the cup, I'm going to let it dry for 15 minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up the vinyl around in the navy. Make sure you pull that vinyl up while your glitter is still wet. That will give you nice, pretty, crisp lines. If you wait till after it dries, it can pull up the glitter and the paint. So, anyways, once you get that pulled up, let it dry for 15 minutes. I did spray it with triple thick spray once before I went on to beach therapy after I cleaned up, okay? So now I'm going to go in with my gold acrylic paint and the glitter glue from Artistry mixture that I have made. I just put in a little tub thingy, and I just save it, okay? This little tiny bowl that I got from the Dollar Tree. Anywho, I'm going to paint it on, and then I'm going to sprinkle Beach Therapy on to this cup. I absolutely love Beach Therapy. It's not too gold, like too dark of a gold. It's just perfect. So once that's on there and that is completely dry, I'm going to let this cup sit for 15 minutes before I brush it off. And then once I brush it off, I'm going to seal it twice with triple thick spray. Okay? Twice with triple thick spray. Then once I got that done, I'm going to go down and I am going to tape up the bottom of my cup. And I'm going to tape up the bottom of my cup because I really suck at painting lines without tape because I shake really bad. So I am going to do that, and then I am going to paint the bottom of the cup blue, and then I will go in with my glitter down there in the navy, and I'm going to glitter that bottom, and then I'm going to let that sit for 15 minutes before I do my glitter butt. If you have not watched my previous videos, it shows how I popped out that bottom to do my glitter butt, so go watch that. Then I'm going to mix up 20 mLs of epoxy and add in my glitter. And I use Champagne from Diamonds and Dust to do my glitter butt bottom because it's kind of thicker. And I'm just going to pour it into the bottom, make sure it's flattened out, it's fully covered. And then I'm going to pop it with my little tiny hand torch to make sure there's no air bubbles, okay? Sorry, this is going kind of fast. If I don't speed it up, it's going to be forever long. So once my glitter butt was done, I actually epoxied my cup twice. And then after my second epoxy on it, which I used fast set, so it only took about 6 hours before I was able to sand it down. I sanded my whole cup down, and then I cleaned it with alcohol, and then I'm going to start working on my striping lines, okay? So with my striping lines on this cup, I'm actually going to use nail tape. I will link down the nail tape that I use because everyone keeps asking me like, what nail tape are you using? So I'll just make it easier and link it down in the description box, okay? And then you guys won't have to ask me. And anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stripping my nail tape. I did 3 different sizes on my nail tape. So I did the thicker one around each glitter line, okay? And then on the navy blue line, I'm going to put the middle size because it comes in 3 different sizes per color. So I'm going to put the middle size down my navy blue line. And then once that is done, I will put the thinnest line down my gold line. Now, you do not have to put this much nail tape. You do not have to put this many lines. I just really wanted to break it up and kind of make it a little bit funky, not so boring, and that's why I decided to do that. But you do not have to do that. You can do it simple. Just do one size tape and just do it on the edges of the glitter. It's your choice. I just thought it was super cute and I went with it. So y'all can watch me do all that. It kind of takes a little bit to get this done. It took me about 15 minutes to do the nail tape and trim it all up and all of that. So thank goodness for the speed feature, or you guys would be sitting here till Christmas. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys watch that, and then I will be back when we are done with this part. Y'all, I'm just popping in to ask the joke of the day. So the joke is, how much did Santa Claus pay for his sleigh? So remember to keep that answer, and you'll be using it on the 12th day of our tutorials. Now to add my Believe decal. I had bought this file years ago, I think it was last year or the year before. I bought this Believe file on Hungry JPEG. I don't know if it's still available, but you can Google Believe SVGs and find a whole bunch of different ones and then purchase one, you know, after you find one that you like. And anyways, I'm just going to line it up. It does go over my tape, which is exactly what I wanted. So then just apply that. Be careful when you're pulling up your tape because you don't want to pull up your nail tape. And then once this is done, I'm going to go around the bottom edge of my cup with my nail tape to cover up the line where the glitter and the vinyl meet. And be super, super careful because you don't want to mess up your nail tape that you already applied. And I'm going to apply my thicker one right at the edge of the vinyl and the glitter. And then I will go in with the middle one. Then I'll apply that right above. I'll have like a tiny little gap between, and I'll apply it right there. Once that's done, you're going to grab Quick Seal from Artistry Epoxy. If you do not have a Quick Seal, you can spray triple thick spray. It's going to work just as good. And you're going to want to spray those edges of those tape, okay? Or seal those edges because they like to lift. For some reason, I don't think it's as tacky, so it doesn't adhere as good. So make sure you seal those so when you go to epoxy, it's not going to lift up your tape, okay? And then once you get that done, let your cup sit for 15 minutes and let it dry. That Quick Seal dries pretty darn quick, so you don't have to let it sit too long, and then you'll move on to your epoxy in stage. Now you're just going to apply 20 mLs of epoxy. I'm using my Artistry Fast Set, the thick one. And once that's applied, you're just going to pop it with your torch, all the little air bubbles that might be on there. And then that's it. In 2 to 3 hours, your cup will be done. Anyways, that's the tutorial for today. If you liked it, let me know down in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up and make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. I will see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's tutorial. Bye, everyone.